the one Michelin Star restaurant run by Fredrik Berselius and his team in Williamsburg, New York. Let's meet Frederik and hear what he has to say about what it takes to be a great chef. So what can be a little bit about your background? How did you get into the restaurateur business?
I was not aiming to the restaurant or service industry at all when I was growing up. I just need to make some extra money, took a job here as a cook, and fell in love with cooking in a different way.
What was it that you sort of fell in love with?
You know, cooking involves, this is maybe a cliche, but cooking involves so much, not only you know, of course the most important thing is the palate, you know, the flavors and taste of things, but then comes, you know, working with your hands, working with your mind, being creative, and you know, both aesthetically, there's so many things, pleasing people, you know, it's servicing people.
Yeah.
It's all connected in a very nice way with food and hospitality, I think, especially, you know, the restaurants. Yeah. I think the most important thing, cooking or yeah, I can't think of, I mean, any other field, is just to really actually be passionate and engaged in what you're doing. I spent, when I decided I wanted to cook for a living, I spent, you know, all my energy, all my time just focusing on just that. I didn't do anything but work and read about cooking, read about food, read about ingredients, read about the industry. But again, just spending a lot of time, hours in the kitchen actually.
So how came the idea to start your own restaurant?
I like looking at different situations and everything from, you know, different angles. Again, with cooking and the creativity, I felt like it was an expression. Quite early on in my cooking career, I was given the opportunity to come up with a menu or make my own dishes, and that planted a little seed for just wanting to do just that, opening my own restaurant. I wanted to create my own vision for how I like to eat and how I like to serve food, and I wanted to work for myself, basically. It's a creative outlet for how I look at food and how I look at everything around me. Cooking for me is very much attached to my memories and my growing up in Sweden, and I couldn't see myself working in someone else's restaurant any longer, basically. I always listen to people's opinions on food in the kitchen, you know, everyone who's around me all day long. We share we share the kitchen for so many hours a day. I always want their input and feedback, and you know, they support me and I want to support them, and we want to work together. The menu is very much based on what you see around you in New York, and if you want, the northeast region of the United States. So we want to be local, and we also want to have a connection and dialogue to the people that that supply us with the food that we serve. So the basic idea is that we want to cut out the middlemen on our end, and then try and serve the food to the guest without you know, going through these large distribution channels. Everything we serve is based on the farmers market, vegetables or other farmers in the area, and that's really the backbone of everything we do.
Now with one Michelin Star, has that changed your way of creating food?
I hope it will help to inspire the guys working with me, you know, guys and girls working with me in the kitchen, everyone else, just to do a better job and to really care about what they're doing, if it pays off.
If you were to give a young person an advice, what would that be?
Really take one step at a time. Don't take shortcuts. In this business, the only thing really, to be honest, is to work hard. To work hard and try and really learn, you know, the craft that you're wanting to be so good at. You know, it's really about just working hard.